What's going on? Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Hello, Mack.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy New Year to everyone. Cool. Welcome, friends. Okay, good. Got some old friends in here. Huyen, good to see you again. Let's see who else we got. Ras Al Ghul. Happy New Year to you. Rodrigo. Good to see you, Sebastian. What's going on? Wolfie, of course. How is everyone doing?
Good.
Good. Did you guys have any? Did you guys have fun last night? Anybody do anything crazy?
Just drinking beer.
What's that?
Just drinking beer.
Just drinking beer. I drank many beers last night. I'm with you on that one. That's cool.
Great.
All right. Good. Well, it's good to see everyone in here. We got some new faces, and that's always good, and then some old friends as well. So, let's go ahead and do the introductions. My name is Mack. For those of you who don't know me, I go to Ohio State University in Midwestern America, and graduating this year. So, what about you, Anais?
I'm Hanais. I'm from Paris.
Hi. Okay. Sounds good. Well, that'll do. Okay. Huyen, how are you?
Hi, Mac. I'm
How are
fine.
you doing? Good.
I'm fine. Yeah.
How's Vietnam treating you?
Sorry.
I said, how is Vietnam treating you?
Oh, yeah. Vietnam is treating me well.
That's it? Okay, good. Good. All right. Good to see you again. Junaid, how are you doing?
Doing fine, Mac. How are you, Mac? How are you guys?
Good, good.
I live in United States.
Did you do anything fun last night?
Just watching fireworks.
Did you watch the ball drop too?
Yeah, on the TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why they do that? I don't even know why. Why they have the ball drop.
Yeah, I asked myself this question yesterday. Why every year they put this ball? I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Does everyone know what we're talking about? The ball dropping? Have you guys seen that, or just do you know what that is? Yeah.
In Times Square.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, in Times Square, they have this huge ball. I don't know why, and it just drops down, and then they count down, and then by the end of the countdown, it hits the ground, and that signifies the new year at midnight. But no one knows why they do that. So,
It's boring, I think so.
You have to do something.
what's that?
You have to do something.
They have to do something. Yeah, I guess a ball is cooler than like a square or something like that. But oh well. Okay. Is that Moises? Moses?
Yeah.
How do I pronounce it?
Moises.
Moises. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Well, I am from Colombia. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying petroleum engineering right now, and well, yesterday I just we're drinking beer with my family.
Yeah.
And no more.
What is Colombia's I guess most popular beer?
Águila, or
Aguila. Okay.
Poker.
Okay. Can you type that for me, just so I know?
Yeah. No more.
I mean, I'm just whatever. You know. Okay. Ras Al Ghul, how you doing, good sir?
Hi, Mac. Hi, everyone.
Cool.
I'm
What's going on?
Rasakul from New York, and I was in the party last night.
Oh yeah, you were out. Were you outside?
Yeah, in my neighbors.
Okay, nice. Do you live in rural New York or urban New York?
I live in Albany.
Albany. Okay, okay. So that's decently close to the city, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't take too long to get there, right?
It takes 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay. Okay, not terrible. All right, cool. Well, good to hear. Okay, Rodrigo, what's up?
My name is Rodrigo. I'm from Peru. Um, on New Year, I went to a club with my
You went to a
friend.
club? How was
Yes.
that?
Oh, I met a new lady, so was near to my house.
Okay, nice, nice. I thought you said you met a new lady. I said
Yeah.
that's always good.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Sebastian, what's going on, man?
Yay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Thank you.
How was your last night?
It was good with my
Yeah?
family. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I ate a lot. A
Yeah.
lot.
You guys have a big feast?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of seafood.
Okay. Okay, nice, nice. All right, Seham, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How have you been lately?
Yes.
Good. What about last night? And where are you from again, Seham? I forget. I'm sorry.
I am from Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia. Okay. So, did you do anything special last night?
Yes, with my family.
Okay. So you just had a little family
Yes.
celebration?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Love those family celebrations. All right, and Wolfie, last but not least, of course.
Hi. Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Well, go on. I know you got something to say.
About what? About yesterday.
about just whatever is good in Wolfie's life.
Yeah, it's things not so good so far. Yesterday I didn't really do any special thing. Just I buy a lot of food and drinks. I think too much because I had
Yeah.
diarrhea. It's too bad.
Yeah, diarrhea. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's bad news. But thank you for sharing that.
I just mix up a lot of things, a lot of stuff yesterday. I
Yeah.
eat a turkey, desserts, and a drink. It didn't go.
Didn't sit well.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, good to hear. And tell everyone where you're from again, Wolfie. Wolfie,
yeah,
tell everyone where you're from again, please.
yes. I am from Netherlands.
Okay. Neverland. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna share my screen, and we got some grammar games picked out, just like some quizzes and stuff like that, and we'll just kind of go over them because I think it starts pretty easy, and then it gets a little bit more difficult. So I will go ahead and share my screen with you fellas. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with you, Aeneas, please. Could you do number 1 and then just tell me which one you think it is?
How often do you play tennis?
Mm-hmm.
I would say almost every day.
Almost every day. Very good. C. Yep, correct. Okay. All right, next. Who is
Joey?
next? Okay, Huyen, could you do number 2? That was correct. Good job.
Where do you usually eat lunch? At 12. Oh, no, in the cafeteria.
Ah, there you go. There you go. In the cafeteria because it says where. Very good. Okay. All right, number 3. Like I said, these first ones are pretty easy, and then they'll get a little bit more challenging. Okay.
How long,
Go ahead.
how long did you study last night? For 3 hours.
Good.
D.
Yep. D. Easy. Okay. Next, please.
What kind of novels do you like? I like spy novels. No?
Yep. Very good because it says what kind. Yeah, this is easy for you guys. Okay. Okay.
What kind of work do you do? I work. I am a piano teacher.
Very good. Yep. B. What kind of work? Okay, next, please. Let's see.
How
Rodrigo. Yep.
how many hours a day do you watch TV? About 2 hours.
That is correct. Okay. All right. Number 7.
What is your busiest date of the week? C. Tuesday.
Yep. Easy. Okay. All right. Number 8, please. Let's go. Okay, Seham, could you do number 8, please? Seham?
I can do that.
Okay, go ahead.
My mother is a good cook. It's A. I agree with you.
Yes, very good. Okay, all right. Well, we'll come back to Seham then. Okay, Wolfie, do you want to do number 9 for me, please?
Yeah, actually, it's not rocket science. It's obvious.
What is it then? Okay, that was.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
so-
that was in there. Okay, do 10 then.
Okay.
Wolfie.
Sorry. Yeah. Number 10. Yeah.
Which one? Can you see that?
Okay. I don't know. What would you do
How do
if
you spell
I
dogs?
was in my position?
If I were in your position, I would try to answer the question correctly. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but
No,
Why don't
the
you
question
just
number
look-
10.
Number 10. What do you think the answer is for number 10?
is a how about B?
Yes, B is correct. Now, why would these?
C-A-T.
Is it correct? Is really?
I don't. Yep. It's
Yeah.
It's DOG.
DOG.
Yeah. Some of the tricky question, the tricky part of these questions, although they're pretty easy, is the question word. So that's what we're just trying to focus on. Okay, let's do. Okay. All right, back with you again, Aeneas. Could you do number 11, please?
What did you do yesterday? I swam.
Yes, I swam. Now, what if the answer were I swum?
How do you mean?
Okay, because there's different types of swim, right? So there's
Yeah,
swim,
this
swim.
is the past of the verb, yeah?
Yep, swam and I'd swam.
Swam.
Oh.
Swam. Wow, if you say that word a lot, it sounds very weird. Swam. 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 I had swam.
Yeah.
Yes, I had swum. I'm gonna make sure that swam is not a word. I don't think. Okay, swam or swum. Swum is past participle and must be accompanied by another verb in order to be. So I had swum, but
Yes.
otherwise you would say swam. So you answered correctly. I was just trying to see if if you knew anything else about it. Okay, so let's do Huyan. Could you do number 12 and 13, please?
Yes. What do you like to drink? It's obviously coffee.
Yep. Okay.
What-
And 13.
What did you eat last night? Spaghetti.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. I'm thinking we might just want to move on because these are all too easy. Unless anybody has any questions, too expensive. Okay. What about this one? 16. Okay.
Okay.
Junaid, could you do 16, please?
It seems to me that most restaurants are too expensive.
I can do that.
I don't think so.
Yes. I don't
See,
think so.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Very good. I don't think so. Why is this one not correct?
Because you don't have to put it in this phrase, no?
Right. With as far as think, it's kind of a tricky verb. You can't say I'm thinking it. You would say you could say I'm thinking about it or of it, but you would never say a direct object right after think. So would be the perfect answer for that. Okay, that one's easy. Where do you do your homework? Okay. All right. Why don't Moises? Why don't you do the next two? Why don't you do 18 and 19, please? And we'll get to these real quick.
Where do you do your homework? At home.
Yep.
And when did you go to that restaurant? Last night, no?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night.
So because it said
thinking that about 30 minutes.
Right. So what would if this one were correct? If about 30 minutes were correct, what would the question have to be?
That restaurant, no?
No. What would you change about the question?
How long?
How long did you? Okay, yeah. How long will work?
How long? Yeah.
How long? Okay. What about this part right here? What could you change about this? Or this?
Who did you?
When have you been? How long have you been?
How long have you been?
Well, how long works, but what else would work?
How long have you gone?
The best. Okay, I was thinking how long is definitely the best, but if you were to say, at what time, when will you go? When will you go to that restaurant? It would be best English to say in about 30 minutes, but about 30 minutes would work as well. So you could also change this to future tense. Okay.
So about works like future tense.
Yeah, if you're estimating something like that, so you could say, how many people are in the backyard. You could say about 30 people or something like that. It also works with time, so you could say, when will you go to the restaurant? You could say about 30 minutes.
And I think you can use about, like, for example, I was when you want to say something that you're going to do, but you almost do that. O sea, casi lo haces. I don't know how to say that in English. I was about doing that. Yeah.
I was about to do that. Yeah, I was about to hold her hand, but then I got scared, or I was about to I don't know, go to the party, but I didn't feel like it. Yeah. So about to is another way you could use about. Yes, very good. Did I answer your question?
My answer?
No, did I answer your question about?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. We're about to finish these up real quick. Let's see. Who is up? Okay, Ras Al Ghul. Could you do 20 and 21, please?
When was the last time you took a picture? About 4 days ago.
Yep.
And what were you doing last night at 7? I was sleeping.
Okay, good. Why is that the correct answer?
Because it should be continuous, past continuous.
Very good, because it says doing, right?
Yeah.
So if it said, what did you do last night at 7? You could say... It sounds awkward, but
I slept.
yes, I slept. Yes, that would be the correct answer.
It's not suited, but
right. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right? You keep the same verb tense. So you said doing, and then you said sleeping. So that was correct. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Okay. When will you? Okay. Let's see. Okay, Rodrigo, could you do 23 and 24, please?
Okay, what are you going to do after dinner? I will take a bath.
Okay.
How long have you been playing the trumpet? For 4 years.
Yes, very good. For 4 years.
Mack, I have a question about the last question, 23.
Okay.
Because the question is with going, no? And I'm sure that going is when you're going to do something, but you are sure that you're sure that you're going to do that, no? And will is when you're going to do something, but you aren't sure with that, no? So the answer can be the C. I take a bath?
No, because when you actually say I will or I'm going to, those are actually the exact same meaning in English. Obviously, it depends a little bit on context, but if you say I am going to take a bath or I will take a bath, it's the exact same meaning.
Yeah, but it's not depend. Whether I was saying that going is when you are sure, no?
No, it has nothing to do with how sure you are. It has nothing to do. You could
Okay.
say, I'm going to take a bath, or I will take a bath, and either of those have the same meaning. It has nothing to do with whether you're sure or not.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Mac, one
Yes.
question.
Go ahead.
What is the pronunciation of trumpet in the last question?
Okay, trumpet.
Trumpet.
Yes,
Okay.
very good. So trumpet, and the trump gets the emphasis. So trumpet.
And what is trumpet?
Does anyone want to answer that? Does anyone know?
Music tool?
Yep.
It's a musical instrument.
Musical instrument. Yep, that would be the best word. Instrument. Musical instrument. It's those shiny brass ones that are about like 2 feet, or no, not 2 feet, probably like 1.5 feet long. So I guess like a half meter. That kind of thing.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and knock these out real quick. Rodrigo, did you go? You went, right? Rodrigo, you had your turn, right?
How many hours? Oh, 26?
25, please.
How many hours a day you sleep? I sleep 7 hours.
So, did you say which one did you say?
How many hours a day you sleep?
Mm-hmm.
I sleep 7 hours.
Yes, very good. D. Okay, so same thing. Sleep. Good job.
Yes.
Okay, all right, Sebas, can you do 26 and 27?
How often do you write letters? 2 times a week.
Yep.
Where can I buy beer? Mac, do you
Tell me.
Where can I buy- At a liquor store.
Good, very good. I'm interested in this thing is very interesting to me because in America, they're very strict about the drinking age. You have to be 21 in order to drink. Are they strict like that in any of your countries, or are they pretty lax?
When
Drinking age.
when people are 18 years old in Colombia.
18.
Chile
Okay.
also.
Yeah, I figured 18 was a pretty common one. Does anyone have any unusual, like very strict laws or higher than 18?
No.
No? Okay. That's what I thought. That's cool. Okay. All right. Okay, so you did that. What did you answer for that? You said D, right? Sebas?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Wolfie, could you do 28 and 29, please?
What's your favorite sport? Yeah, it's football, but yes. Thanks for laughing. Swimming.
Swimming. Very good.
But
Okay.
it's not true.
What's that?
It's 29 also.
Yes, 29, please, as well.
Where was the last time you went shopping? Yeah, I think yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Okay,
Mate,
very good. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, all right, these are a little bit trickier, and then I think it gets most difficult at the end. Okay, let me share this again. Okay, share selected window. Okay, Wolfie.
yes.
Okay, why don't you do this first one? Tell me which one it is.
My uncle has a few houses.
Very good.
Yeah, mate.
Few. Very good.
Where
Okay.
where did you find these questions?
What's that? Where did I find them?
Yeah, did you have
I
a,
made.
any
The
yeah,
website, you can see the website.
Yeah, there's a
Huh?
website.
a website? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of English learning websites that you guys can find.
You
But
must be very choosy.
I know. Well, yeah, I guess so. It's hard to find fun games. If it were up to me, we would just talk all the time. But I think you learn with both, with talking and the quizzes and things like that. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Seham, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Could you do this one, please?
But I can't see your screen. Can you put this the link, please?
Yeah. Is it you can't see my screen at all?
No.
You have to click.
Change.
Click in the picture of my Mac picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, click
Yes.
on the little picture of me. That didn't work?
Yes, I did, but it didn't work.
Doesn't work.
The
Okay.
picture didn't change. Yeah.
Okay. I can give you the link, but it's gonna be I think it's gonna be out of order. So perhaps I can, because I think they shuffle them. but I don't know. Maybe, go ahead.
Maybe if you close the chat window, maybe you can see better.
Yeah, that might work. Okay. Seham, you want me to read the? Can you see it now? Can you?
Wait.
Would you like me to read the question to you?
Okay.
Okay. All right. It says, "My sister has a blank work to do today." Okay, so it's either few or little. What do you think the answer is? My sister has a few work to do today, or my sister has a little work to do today?
A little.
Yes, very good. A little. Very good. Okay. All right. Next, Sebas, what you got?
Are there many rooms in your house?
Very good. And why is it many?
Because you can count.
Yeah. Yes. And also, when it says things with the S on it, that's one thing you want to key in on. Okay. All right. Rodrigo.
I have some knowledge of English.
Very good. Some. Okay, man. You guys are all getting these all correct. Okay, Rasa Al Ghul.
Okay, there isn't dash milk in the refrigerator. Any.
Any. Very good.
I have to be the next, Mack.
Okay, Moises, please go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry. We had I think maybe get much of friends last night.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Great deal.
Ew.
Great deal. Yes. So, a great much. I see where you're thinking with that, but that's just something we don't really say in English. So, great deal means like great amount. Okay. So a
Okay.
large amount. So that's the correct one. Okay, go ahead, please. Let's see, Junaid.
There are only a few people in the park.
Very good. Now, why is it a few as opposed to a little?
Because people is accountable now.
Plural.
Very good. Yeah, few is like an amount rather than let's see. There are only a few people in the park. Few is correct. I'm just trying to articulate my thoughts.
Little is not correct because if little little means age.
Right. Oh, a little. There are only a little people in the park. A little what? You know what I mean? Like little.
It's for
So
countable, not?
well, little can be. As far as that goes, the rules are somewhat different, but the reason it's not little is because little is an adjective. So if it were to describe little, you would say there are only a little people in the park, and that doesn't work. Whereas few
Yes.
correctly describes people, and so it means there are only a few, which is okay. Very good. Okay. Go ahead, please. Huyen?
Do you have any books?
Many books, right? Very good. Okay. Alright, and Aeneas.
We don't have much time.
Very good. Yeah, this is easy for you guys. Okay, Wolfie, back to you. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, Wolfie, what's this one?
I don't have much money.
Yes, very good. Much. Okay. Alright, Seham, go ahead, please.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, can you see it now?
Yes. I don't have much money.
That was the next one, or the last one.
Okay.
Can you see it now? It
I
says,
have things to do. This is the sentence.
no, it's about gasoline in the tank. The sentence is, there
Okay,
is...
Can you read the sentence?
Yeah, okay, the sentence is, there is a blank gasoline in the tank. Few or little?
Little.
Yes, very good. Little. And can you explain to me why it's little?
I didn't know why, but it's worked like
Quantity.
that. And I say
It represents quantity.
Yes, and it's talking about
Why?
the gasoline directly. So, few would mean that there is a few gasolines in the tank. Okay, so first of all, if you're going to say few, you need to be talking about a plural noun, right? So, it would have to be there is a few gasolines, or there are a few gasolines in the tank, but that doesn't make sense. So few has to be talking about something that is plural, such as people, okay? You wouldn't say there are a few persons, or person there. You'd have to say there are a few people, okay? So same thing with this.
Yeah,
Little.
but I can say that I have few gasoline tanks.
Okay, but then the noun tanks is plural. So then it would work.
No, I was just confirming that. Is it right?
Yes, very good. Yeah, you're correct. So in this case, since the nouns are both singular, then it needs to be little as well, which you said. Okay, so there is a little gasoline in the tank. Okay, very good. Okay. Let's see. Sebas, go ahead, please.
She only knew a few English words.
Yep. Very good. Okay. Something different. Rodrigo, go ahead, please.
Have you finished eating yet?
Yep. Very good. It's easy. Okay. All right, Ras Al Ghul.
We don't have blanks, no hair. Much.
Very good. Much. Good. Okay. Moises, go ahead, please.
It may sound strange, but it's true.
Yep. Very good. Okay, Junaid?
Please write your name on the line.
Yes. Have you guys? I'm sure you guys have just heard that phrase before, right? Please write your name on the line.
That's a familiar ring.
Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Oh, you did not? No?
No,
Please write your name on the line. Okay. Well, it seems people are getting lucky with their choices then.
Yeah.
Okay, Huyen, go ahead, please.
Our city is 100 meters above sea level.
Yes, above. Why would it not be beyond?
I don't know.
Okay,
No,
who can tell me?
Honestly, above.
The meaning it changed.
What'd you say?
The meaning it changed beyond.
Okay, so what kind of meaning
Beyond
does
mean
beyond convey?
ahead or beyond means ahead or behind, but above mean above or below.
Okay.
It represents direction.
Yes. Okay. Good. Did somebody else have a comment?
Beyond, it's not like, for example, horizontal distance between something, and above is like vertical distance between
Exactly.
something.
Yes. Beyond is usually for horizontal difference or distance. Okay. So you could say, I see those mountains way beyond, in hundreds of yards. Things like that. Or you could say, I see her way out beyond the sea or something like that. Above is obviously just up, you know. So that's good. Okay, above. Okay, she wants Aeneas to answer this one, please.
She wants some pencils.
Yes, some pencils. Very good. Okay, good. All right, we're done with that part.
Yes.
All right, so let's click that one, and then this last one.
Oh, Mac.
Yes, go ahead.
You're on a laptop, right?
Yep.
Can you move your laptop like a little bit to the right?
To my right?
No, the other right.
Hey, that's right for me. That's sass me, Sebastian. Oh, you want to check out my nice...
No, I don't want.
What do you want?
No.
You want to see the plan?
No, go there and try to make that the other light over there.
Yeah.
Is in the same place that in the other one and on your screen.
You want me to line
Oh,
it
in
up?
there. Just
Yeah.
there. And
Alright,
you
well,
put in the middle. Everything is perfect now.
This
You're
is
in the exact
position for
angles.
lighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two lamps over there. The
This
light.
is studio lighting. You should be a director, Sebas.
Dude, that is what I'm doing.
Director.
Yes. Okay. All right. I won't move the computer from this spot, or maybe I'll draw an outline of it so that when I come back, I put it right in the same spot.
That is what I'm studying, Mac. Don't you know it?
Really? You're studying director or being
Yeah.
to be a director? Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Film. Yeah.
For TV shows or movies or what?
Movies. Come on, TV shows? No. Movies.
All right. TV shows are cool too. All right. Let me share this final screen, and then if we finish early, we can just chat. Yep. You mean? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, Aeneas, could you do this one, please?
I can't read it actually.
Do you want me to expand it?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
There it is. Right? Again?
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's not.
Okay. Go ahead, please. Aeneas, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, this one I'm not sure.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not sure because I would say is because they're rich, but
Oh, well, we'll read it for us first.
so the rich is not always happy.
Okay, so you think it's is.
The thing is that I would put are.
Who agrees with her? Who agrees with is?
I think it's
weird.
rich. Is.
Okay. Who thinks it's are?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, Razal. Okay, in this case, the answer is actually are.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Okay, I'll explain that one to you.
But I don't.
Okay.
Can you riches or not?
The
If
rich
you were
is singular, no?
You could say riches, but that is a different meaning entirely. Okay, so riches.
Okay.
Riches means like treasures or wealth or something like that. Like he gained much riches from the from the pirate expedition or something like that. So riches is kind of like money. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll type that right here. Rich. When you're talking about the rich, okay, you can say other things. You could say the sick, right? Which means the people who are sick. Or you could say the wealthy or the poor, right? So all these are adjectives that describe a group of people rather than just one person, okay? So we do that in English a decent amount. So if you say the and then an adjective, it usually refers to a group of something that have that adjective, okay? So you could say the poor, and that means people who are poor, right? The wealthy.
It's a good... Okay.
Yeah, so things like that, okay? Do you understand that, Aeneas?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead. Huyen, please. Could you do the next one?
How often do you write letters? 2 times a week.
Yep. Very good. Okay. All right. Huyan, why don't you do this one again since that one was easy for you?
They go to church like Sunday, on Sunday.
On Sunday. Okay. Who thinks it's on?
Me, it's on.
On.
Me. It's on. That's the answer. Shut up. Okay. It is what. It was on. Very good. Okay. All right. Junaid, go ahead,
Okay.
please.
I've been suffering a bad cold all week. A bad cold all week. Suffering from
From.
a
Okay.
bad cold.
Who thinks it's
Well-
by?
I think it's B, no? For about.
So you
Oh.
think it's for?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
What about by? Does anyone think it's
No,
by?
no, I think it's by because when I use the continuous, present perfect continuous, have that past participle, being that past, that the verb, that ing, I use by the time.
Okay, that is
By.
true, but that is a different use of by. You're saying by the time, and let me just apologize because English is very tricky and a lot of times almost ridiculous with how little sense it makes. But in this case, the correct answer is from. Okay, so you're suffering from a bad cold all week. The cold is giving you the suffering. Okay, so it's your suffering is coming from the cold. Okay.
Okay.
By is a bit of a different thing. By is more of a suffering by a bad cold. By in this case just sounds awkward, but I'm trying to think of a different issue or instance in which by would be more. By is usually I want to say more of like a human thing. Okay, so you could say like I was betrayed by her, or something that is more animate. You know, like I was bitten by the dog. Or something like that, you know. But these are all human or active things. Whereas from, you could say it's from a cold, or I was sad from my poor grades, or something like that. So it's very tricky, but the correct answer is from. Okay, does anyone not understand why from would be the correct answer? No. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, Moises, please go ahead.
His work is bed. No, it's a no. Sorry, wait.
It's okay. Take your time.
His work is as good as yours, not?
Okay,
Tan
so
bueno or I think I think between A and B, but I'm not sure.
okay, who wants to help him out? Who has any ideas?
It's B, as good as yours.
Okay, Moises, why do you think A might work?
Well, I remember that. Well, I'm sure with B, but A sounds better. His word is better. It's better. Better is like a comparative when you
Very
want
good.
you
Very
compare
good.
it.
It's a comparison. Okay, so if you're saying better, what is the word you need to say after better if you're making a comparison?
Then.
Than. Very good.
Than,
Better than. Okay. So if you're still comparing these things, you could say it is as good as, which is one of the answers you said, B. So very good. Okay.
Okay.
As far as making, if you're saying something is better than something else, you always have to say that than. So better than.
Okay, I forget that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Good job. B. Good job. Okay. Who is Prasad? Go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Will Jack. Uh, Will Jack invited Jill to the party? No.
Okay,
No.
No, you already answered. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Will Jack invite Jill to the party?
Invite. Okay, why do you think it's C, invite?
Because it's future
Yes,
tense.
it's future. Will, and then a present tense verb. Will invite. If you said will invited, what would that be? That would be future, and what's invited?
No. It would be past.
Right, very good. So you corrected it, you adjusted it correctly. Will invite. Good job. Okay. Alright, this one's an easy one. Rodrigo, could you do this one, please?
Yes. Who? How old are you?
Very good. R. How old are you? Okay. Rodrigo, could you do this one, please?
Okay. Eating well is the key. In, oh. Wait. Eating well is
That
the
question is hard.
Yep, it's a little bit difficult.
I know that.
key.
5 seconds, Mr. Rodrigo. What's your final answer?
Eating well is the key with good health.
You're gonna okay, so you're gonna say A with good health.
Good health. Well, health.
I can't hear you. What's the answer?
Eating well is the key with good health.
Okay, so you say A with. Okay, Sebas, you said you know the answer. What did you think it was?
I didn't say that, but I. but
I
I'm-
thought. Oh, who said they knew
No,
the
but-
answer? I thought that was
but
you.
I think that is the B. 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 2.
Yes,
I think-
2. Okay, so Rodrigo, this is another one that's kind of hard to explain, but a lot of times we say key to something. So we could say the key to success, okay? Or the key to weight loss, or things like that. We always just say key to, okay? So that is the solution to do something or to have something. In this case, it's good health. So, to. Good job. Okay, very good. All right, Sebas, your turn, please.
Okay. My uncle saved the drowning girl Mack of his own life. Wait. My uncle saved the drowning girl. Oh. My uncle saved the drowning girl.
I'm glad these are a little bit more difficult than those lollipop first questions I was asking you guys.
Wait, it's not the sea for the sake of his own wife. The drowning girl for the sake of his own life. I'm confused for the sake. Could be for the sake. I'm not sure.
You are right.
I'm not sure, but I say D. For
Yeah,
the
Okay.
it's
sake.
You're gonna say D. All right, Ras Al
Yeah.
Ghul thinks it's D. Does anybody disagree?
I think it's
think
B.
it's B. Yeah.
At the risk of.
Yes,
I think it's
B.
D.
Risk.
It's,
Wow.
Oh, at the
it is
risk
B at the risk of his own life. Okay,
of
so
his own life.
right, exactly.
He's the
Oh,
uncle
yes.
life. The uncle's life.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
So
Russell's
when
School,
he's
my
when
nemesis.
he's I know he tricked you, man. You can't always listen to the crowd.
We are
Right.
both incorrect this time.
Right. So if he's going in, then he is putting his
Yeah.
own life at risk. So very good.
Yeah, now I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Seham, could you go ahead, please? Can you see this?
No, I can't. Just
Okay,
read
I'll-
it, please, for me.
I'll read it. I love reading it. Okay.
Yeah.
The sentence is, he closed the door, blank. Quiet or quietly?
Quietly,
Quietly. And why? What is quietly?
because it's like
It's in that
describe
verb?
how I close it.
Yes. And what are words that
Adverb.
describe how? Yes, exactly. Adverb. So it describes how he
Adverb.
closed the door quietly. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Okay, Wolfie.
Yes.
Can you do this one, please?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read it for us?
Dog seldom bites. Dog seldom bites.
Okay. What do you think it
Parking,
is?
parked, parks. You know what I mean, yeah. Uh, park.
What do you think it is?
Parking, E.
Barking.
I'm going for parking.
Yep, very good. Barking. Okay, did everyone get that one? Barking?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a phrasal.
Yes, yes, it's his state kind of. He is a dog that is barking. Okay. Very good, Ahmad. Okay, let's go start again with Aeneas, and we got a couple more, and then we'll just, I guess, chat to finish it out. But could you do this one, please, Aeneas?
Yeah. I saw him run down the street.
Yes, very good. Now, what else would be correct? It's not on
Okay.
here. It's not one of these answers.
Did I
What
say
would?
running?
What'd you say?
Running?
Yes, very good. Running down the street. So you could say I saw him run, or you could say I saw him running. Good job. Okay. All right. Julian, could you go ahead, please?
I can see. Wait a minute. The man is driving the car is my friend. The man driving the car is my friend.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, I'll go with A.
Okay. Who thinks? Who?
I
Okay.
think
Who disagrees?
I think
Me.
the man
drove.
drove
I
the
think
Drove,
car.
yeah.
C.
Let's see.
I
Okay,
think it's A.
So some people think it's C.
Driving.
Anything else?
It's
A.
I think the man who is driving the car is my friend.
There is no
Would be correct, but if you like put only is driving is not.
Okay. This is a good one. I love when I have people with different opinions. Why?
Oh,
let me.
A. I
Okay,
changed my
so-
vote. A.
Okay, so we have a defector. Save us change teams. Okay, does anybody else want to jump ship before that ship sinks? Why would let me ask one of you guys. I think Moises, you thought it was C too. Why do you think it's C?
Because it can be A, B2, and D. It's
think-
an answer very strange in this phrase.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep,
So this is my opinion. Why C?
Okay, so you think did you say drove is the answer? You think drove is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
think Mac, we use drove because the passive. Now this is passive speech.
Passive. Okay.
Do you know
The man
passive
drove. Yes, I know what you're saying, but I don't think that's quite passive in this case.
if that was drove, then it was not is. It was.
The man drove the car was my friend. No, what we're missing here. Okay, Huyen is actually correct. Okay, it is
Yeah.
driving. She also said the man who is driving the car is my friend would also be correct. In this case, the driving the car serves as somewhat of an adjective in this case. Okay, so it's talking about the man. All right. So if you just cut out the middle part, if you cut out from here to there, you just say the man is my friend. Okay. So now you want to describe this man. Okay, and it is the man that is driving the car. Okay, the man driving the car is my friend.
Okay.
If you say the man is driving the car, that would be good. But if you say is my friend at the end, then that would be wrong. Okay, the man drove the car would also be correct, but then you can't say is my friend. Okay.
But
Those are
Mark,
separate
maybe when people say that the man drove the car is my friend is because it's still his friend, no? And you say was.
Well, the man. See, the problem is with drove. Drove is a verb, so you have to say who. Okay, so you'd have to say the man who
Okay.
drove my car. But in this case, driving isn't a verb; it's a state. Okay, it's a descriptor, so it describes the man driving the car. Okay, does that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah, I understand you. Thank you.
Okay, man driving the car. Okay, good. All right, we got a couple left of these. Very good, Huyen. Very good. Junaid, could you go ahead, please?
Okay. It's difficult. Just a minute. It's difficult to know one from each other.
Okay, you think it's each other.
The other.
Anybody else disagree?
I think it's B.
Yes.
Yeah, me
the
too.
other.
B, the other. Okay,
The
so
other.
each other is more when you're talking about two people or two things specifically. Okay, but this one, it could be many. Okay, you could say there could be 10 people lined up, and you could say, I think it's difficult to know one from the other. So the other is a better answer. Each other refers specifically to something that you've already mentioned. Okay. So the other. Very good. Okay. Moises, could you go ahead, please?
I have studied English for 5 years, no?
Yes, that's very good. I have studied. That's just straight up past participle. Good job. Okay. All right. Rasal, could you go ahead?
How long? How long does it take you to go there?
Yes. Does anyone think it's far? No.
No.
How long? Very good. Okay.
Why don't we use far?
Far. Okay. It said, how long does it take you to go there?
Long for the time, far for
Yes.
the
Yeah,
space.
it's time.
Right. So it says,
The
does it
distance.
take you? Yeah. Does it take you kind of refers to time in this sentence, in this space. So if you would say, how long? How long does it take you? If you were to say, how far is it, or how far will it take to get there? Then you could say how far. But when you're saying how long does it take you, then that refers to time. So you have to say long. Okay.
So I can say how far is it take? Does it take? Is that correct?
No, because does it take refers to how much time it takes. It doesn't say it,
Okay.
but that's what it means. Okay.
You can say how far does the distance between two cities.
How far is the distance? So if you're saying does, you probably wanna you're probably referring to time. Okay, so or you know, how long does it take to wait in line, or if you're talking about distance, if you want to say far, you would have to say the action of traveling there. Okay, so how far will I have to fly? How far you know, until we get there, things like that. Okay, you have to mention it a little bit more explicitly, and I know that's kind of tricky, but that's just the way it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. I know some of these are tricky, and they don't always have a clear-cut answer, so hopefully I'm giving good enough explanations. Rodrigo, could you do this last one, or this one, please?
One of my brothers is a teacher.
Is a teacher. Very good. Okay. All right, we got two left. Sebas, could you go ahead? Sebas?
I'm sorry. Okay. When did you go to that? That is the same question that we.
Yeah. Last night. Okay.
Last night, yeah. Oh, the
Okay.
end. Oh,
All
I
right.
win.
Okay.
Okay. The end.
Okay.
What's the answer then?
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, gotta line this up so that my... How do I... Okay, there, that's a little bit better.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not so
good.
Good, but okay.
Did you guys have any questions for me before we sign off?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do you have children?
Do I have children? No. I don't even have a girlfriend.
No, because just I'm asking
Yeah.
because who is on the picture? I see one kid.
Oh,
In the
behind
picture.
me?
No, not
in your profile
In the
picture.
your
Profile.
profile picture.
Mack,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
picture.
that's a little Thailand child. He was just a cute little kid that I met when I was volunteering in Thailand. So
Also,
You're
sorry,
Angelina Jolie.
did I ask Did I ask is a funny question? Why everyone is laughing? I don't understand.
Because we didn't see that one coming. I guess. I don't know. We didn't expect you to ask me that. So.
Oh, it's nice. It's a nice question.
Yes, it's a good question.
Thank
yeah.
you, Junaid, for your understanding.
Oh, it's, nice.
No problem. No problem. All right. Any other questions? Anybody else want to know about my life? What's that? Go ahead, Rodrigo. Go ahead.
Will you give more examples or exercise like this, like today?
Yeah, I can.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do that soon. What do you guys learning about the best? I mean, do you like learning grammar or like vocabulary or just speaking practice?
No grammar.
Vocabulary and
Writing.
gestures.
Okay, so Huyan says vocabulary. Okay, you guys like vocabulary?
I like writing.
Yeah.
I like writing and
Yes.
conversation.
I like pronounce. It's good.
Pronunciation.
Yeah,
Would you say
pronunciation.
pronouns?
No, I was confusing. Yeah, pronunciation.
Oh, pronunciation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all of you guys have pretty good pronunciation. I mean, that's the thing. It's like with pronunciation, I could teach you more about pronunciation, but it wouldn't be, the most important thing to learn, because all of you guys have pretty good pronunciation. But I'll keep that in mind. So you guys want to learn more about vocabulary and things like that. It's a lot more fun than grammar, isn't it?
It's
And
important. Writing.
Writing?
Yes.
Okay, writing. Okay, cool. All right, well, I will keep that in mind. Thank you all for the suggestions. I hope you guys learned something today.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Good seeing you
Yeah,
guys.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. That's right.
Happy New Year.